All right, horsey. Let's ride like the wind and destroy everything. Let's make this place abandoned again. Possibly. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Twilight Princess HD. On the last time with this game, we saw basically everything that we can do in Kakariko Village, now that the Gorons and the humans there are living in peace again. Today, we are going to head over to, well, the Elden side of Hyrule Field to see what's up, because that's what we do here. Let's combine these. And now with this, shoot the, actually, I said shoot. Actually, it was up there. If I don't have any good aiming, then blame me. Yeah, just blame me. Alright, come on. I'm trying to shoot these over here as a shortcut. Thank you. Now, there's a collectible up there, so I really want to get that. That's a big Hyrule Field that looks empty. Yeah. Don't worry, there's stuff to get there. Don't worry about a thing. If you're worried about them not following the school of... Actually, no, they don't follow the school of good open worlds. Because that didn't exist yet. No! They didn't follow that existence yet. Well, whatever the case. Let's go over here. Yes, sir. The big cloud of Twilight. Scary. All right. After all that, it's a piece of art. Neat. All right, we're at the title screen, everybody. All right, so first things first, there are these levers. They pop out of the ground. And, no, you will not. Get over here. Get over here. I said, get over here. Thank you. Grasshopper. Bye-bye. Thing in the shadow. Oh, my God. Okay. Please. Let that be the end. Thank you. That shot of the Twilight looks cool. Anyway, like I said, don't worry if you feel like this is going to be big and empty. Definitely feels like it, but there are some things to collect here, so we're going to be on the lookout for those. And now that it's night, we can actually see golden bugs more easily. I would honestly recommend searching for golden bugs at night. Because, well, obviously they shimmer more in the nighttime, so... yeah. They're just more easily visible at night. It's not that they're impossible to see during the day. But you really, really do want to... Who? You. If Epona is ever restless because of an enemy, Link can immediately jump off of your horsey, and well, just do the things that she does, or do the things that he does. Phasmid. What the heck is a Phasmid? Honestly, never even heard of that bug before in my entire life. Thank you, Legend of Zelda, for teaching me things. I think I might... Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is. I was looking for the, male grasshopper. There we go. I was looking for the male grasshopper, and there it is. Or the female one. Yeah. Get out of here. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. A grasshopper. Okay, I think that's actually about it. Yeah, no, as for the collectibles, there aren't really that many on the Elden side of Hyrule Field. It's just that most of this, it's just like big, wide, empty fields and only used for like big, epic, stupid peak fiction battles. You know, like the King Bulblin fight. It's just really cool. I mean, otherwise, this is basically a big, wide field with barely anything to do. So, you know, unfortunate as that might be, you know, that's just the way it is. Just like Ocarina. Exactly like Ocarina. Let me... Okay. I'm gonna try something stupid. Normally, you can't actually go here yet. But you know me. I'm a stupid man. I said I'm a stupid man. Okay, I know you can do this. I know you can do this. I know you can boomerang long jump all the way up to here for some early reward. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna try a few more times. Meanwhile, in an alternate universe. Okay, so fun fact and not so fun fact here. So, spoilers, I was able to get this by simply doing this. Well, not really like that, but I was able to boomerang long jump successfully, just like that. It's so cool how I got it. It's so amazing how this even happened in the first place. But I actually had to pause the video in order to actually, or pause the recording in order to check out something. Because you're not supposed to get this heart piece. Yeah, spoilers, it's a heart piece. You're not supposed to get this piece of heart until much, much later in the game. But here's the thing about that, though. I forgot to unpause the recording of me having an incredible reaction to me doing the boomerang long jump. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. Look at that. That's so cool. That's so cool. But I didn't get my reaction to it, and I was so mad. But on top of all that, like, again, it's like I said, I forgot to unpause the recording. So, because I forgot to do that, oh, and I saved the game after getting that heart piece before realizing I forgot to unpause the recording, by the way. I had to play this game all over again on file 3 with skipping cutscenes for like 3 straight hours while making sure I remained consistent with my heart pieces all the way up to this point right now. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Okay. It was a rough night. I wanted to record like a whole lot more. But thankfully, I was able to even do that. So I'm going to remain on file number 3. And just keep on playing on file 2. Because that's literally the only collectible that wasn't actually recorded. So hopefully I can start on the proper side of the Elden Hyrule Field. So that we can continue on. Because that's the only collectible that I actually missed in recording. So, yeah, it was unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Okay, thankfully, this is still intact. All right. So, what I mean by this is that, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. If you want to continue on with the story, you want to blow up those rocks over there in the distance. If there's something that you forgot to get in Kakariko Village or any of the places in this part, in the parts in Elden Hyrule Field, Kakariko Village, or you know the Faron side of things, then this is your opportunity to do so because you won't be coming back for a while. So make sure you get everything that you can here because you're not going to come back here for a while once you blow up those rocks specifically. So that's literally the only thing that I have to say on that front right there. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to turn on the amiibo. Hold on. Okay. I'm still recording. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Actually. Okay, so the female Phasmid, I believe it is right over here. You can use the Gale Boomerang in order to get it. At least I think you can. I mean, I hope you can anyway. Because then the game will make a liar out of me. Okay, there it is. Alright, we're locked in. We're locked in. Alright. So, whenever you're ready, blow up those rocks. Okay, one of them is being left behind. That's so cool. Really cool. This does look really nice, though, in HD. Oh, God. Come on. Yeah! That's the ticket! Okay. So, unfortunately, the Bridge of Elden is now without a part of a bridge. So, that's unfortunate. We can't go back there no matter what we do, so we're gonna have to just keep on going. Sorry, Epona. Sorry, Horsey. It looks like you're stuck on this side with me. Alright. Now, I found a much easier way to actually control Epona while on horseback, or while the Horsey. I keep calling her Epona. She's Horsey in this timeline. Is to just simply not push forward, but just move from left to right. That's the ticket. But that's the thing. We don't need her. Ah, we're finally here. There's only one few shadow left. So this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So what will you do? I mean, I'm locking in, so... yeah, let's do it. Bye, Horsey! I'll never forget you. Alright. Oh, hold on, can we talk? Alright then, I guess I'll have to help you. But what a shame that this is the last of the Twilight. I had become so fond of seeing you covering this world. Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? Well, we currently have no choice in the matter, do we? Alright, let's do this. Without any more screw-ups. A bag! Maybe it's a lady's! But Link, can you promise me this? Just come home safely. It's kind of weird how you have to forget a scent in order to remember a scent, but there it is. You smell the girl, don't you? I can tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue then. But this scent could be quite old. I wonder if she is still alright. Well, duh. If we didn't have her scent, then obviously she would probably be dead. Which we're hoping she's not, but, you know. It's fine. I mean, once again, you can use your senses to track her down, but I think it's pretty obvious where we're going. It's like, gee, I wonder why. Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? So we finally made it back here. Well, only a little farther, so hang in there. Or so I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Well then, let's get started. Again, as much as I think that, you know, X senses do help out in this situation, it kind of like takes away from the scenery and all that, since, you know, the senses kind of really mute the environment. You know, obviously because we're in the sense view, not like the actual real view. So I want you to see the scenery, you know? I just want you to see the scenery because this may or may not be the last time that we get to see the Twilight like this. I also like Midnazola animations whenever she's on Wolf Link. You know, sometimes she just looks around. She can like play I Spy or whatever, and it's just like, yeah. I think it's kind of cool. Oh my god, where did you guys come from? How are there so many of you so quickly? So many of you trumpet birds so good. If I said it once, I'll say it again. Twilight enemies, they don't really drop much. But they earned away, so, you know, what you gonna do? Except, you know, fight them. Fight for their lives. Fight for their world. Well, not really for their world, we're fighting against the world. Honestly, I don't really think there's any real point to actually fighting them. I mean, unless it's like the the Shadow Beasts for a portal. Like, unless it's that, then, you know, then there is a point, but... Oh, Christ. Okay, that's later, alright. I was kind of thinking something would happen here, but that's later. Castle Town. We saw this in the flashback when we were talking with Zelda. So let's see what's up. Now in normal mode and on the GameCube, this would be West Road. Hey, so did you hear? They say a Zora child collapsed near here. I thought Zoras were typically found up north, right? I wonder why one came down here. Well, I heard that he was taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. The bar? You mean Talma's place? She's got it rough. Interesting. Hey, old man. Hey, old man. You look weird. Old guy looking old and weird. As you can clearly see, they're just enjoying their everyday lives, Everything's fine. Everything's happy and normal and fine. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. They're covered in Twilight, and there are monsters, going around all over the place. But everything's all good. See, they're playing their instruments. Everyone's just enjoying their happy little lives. I mean, of course, everyone's just unaware of what's happening, according to the lore anyway, but, that's just them. Now, we're really supposed to follow the scent, but honestly, I don't see it that way. I don't follow the rules. I'm a maverick. I can't really follow the rules at all. No pushing. If you want hot spring water, form one line. Sure you do. Sure. I want to listen to one more person before we, Well, actually, because the NPCs are on the move, we can't really talk to them at all. So, we might as well go to this bar and find some information. This boy, can you save him? All right, little lady, try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this is strange. A child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in back. Aw, what an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. Got her face whenever she does the ee-hee-hee. Jeez. We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? No. Obviously not. What? Study it and know it well. Anything else? I told you. The citizens are upset they can't pray to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. The location is written right there on that map on the table. Haven't you figured it out yet? God, what idiots. Study it well and don't even think about shirking your duty. Man, it's all up to the people's job. I received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hylia. Got that? Obviously, that tiny, tiny little flag is where we need to be. And which also grew big. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, wait. Is that horse grass? No, that's not horse grass. Well, I think. Oh wait, no. Okay, so that's what it was. That's what it was. I was wondering why is Epona there, and I was like, oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's actually where that's actually the place where you can find horse grass, or a place rather, where you can find horse grass. I was kind of wondering why that was. It's kind of weird how Epona isn't actually marked on the map either. Soon I shall make a killing off of this town. Ooh. You can't say that. You can't say that in front of a customer who's like right there. Possibly. I mean, you can say that, but there's nothing the customer can even do about it. I guess it's fine. Either way, the thing I'm thinking about is like triggered right here, then no it isn't. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. So I think we basically did the main thing that we were going to do, anyway, which is, you know, investigate what the heck was going on, and, you know, enter the Twilight and get every single collectible we could. So, with that all said, we're all done. So next time on Twilight Princess HD, nothing for us left to do but to just find a way to Lake Hylia. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. This video took me like over a day to make.